This is Kevin Caulfield from iCaster.com. This is the first screencast in a series of what should be a ton of them. The first screencast we're going to have is in the web design department, which I'm going to head. And we're going to talk about the best environment to start out in with no knowledge. I'm just going to kind of walk you through the steps of where to get what software that you should use. I'm going off the assumption that a lot of you are just trying this out for the first time. I know some of you may already have experience and we'll have videos for you later down the line. But right now we're just going to set up a nice environment for people that have no experience at all to learn and no money also. So we're going to take a look here. Komodo Edit is a code editor. As you see, it works on Windows, Mac, and Linux. I like it a lot. It has a lot of auto completion so you don't forget anything. Syntax highlighting, which is really big, and it's free. I'm assuming you all know how to download and install things. So that link is here. I'll put the links in the description as well. So download Komodo Edit and it should work fine. To show you what that looks like, I have it up in my tray. So file, new file. You can open, they have all different kinds of templates. And as you can see, it sets it all up for you. And just right there, even that. So what I just did right there didn't work. I made an error. And things like that are going to happen in these videos, and we're going to keep those in there just so people can learn from them. We're people, we all make mistakes. So what just happened was I didn't choose a directory for this to go, so we'll get into all that later for people that don't know. So I'll make a new folder, test for now. Okay, and open. And as you can see, it lays out the HTML file that I chose right there for you. It saves you a little bit of time. It also has themes like this. This isn't the default, but I can show you how to get this in a later tutorial. So that is Komodo Edit. I suggest it. It is my favorite text editor. So then we move on to GIMP. A lot of people down GIMP because Photoshop is better to them. I have nothing against Photoshop, but GIMP is free and almost does everything the same. So for the sake of my tutorials, at least starting out, I'm going to be using GIMP just because anyone can download it and it's free. So again, I'll put the link in the description. You can download GIMP here. GIMP takes a second to start up. While that's starting up, Firebug lets you look at pages and kind of go through and see what's wrong with the HTML and CSS code. JavaScript too sometimes. So you can install it. It's a Firefox add-on. You click it, it comes up. You can go over the different elements and see their properties. Really helpful in finding out what problems you made when you were coding. Okay, so GIMP loaded up. As you can see, it's just like Photoshop. It'll work the same way. We'll go through some of that in some tutorials in the future. And last but not least, in later tutorials we're going to get into PHP and databases. So what you're going to want is called WAMP Server. You can download this. It downloads just like anything else, and I'll teach you how to use it later. But what it does is gives you the ability to use PHP and databases and such. And all you do is type in localhost once it's started, and you get a nice page with all your projects listed. You can click them, look at them. It works really well. There's also another program called XAMPP if you prefer it. If you know how to do that, go for it. It's all the same. And that's about it. That is the environment we want. It's what I'm going to be using for now. And now I'm going to tell you a little bit about iCaster.com and what it's going to be all about. iCaster is a site that me and some other people from the internet decided would be a great way to teach people. It's got different people heading different sections, different tutorials. So I'm heading a web design section, and there's also going to be photography. We're looking into motion graphics, lots of cool stuff. So I'll let you all know when that's up, and come over and check it out. It's going to be great. We can all learn. We're going to have submissions, contests, really good things. So check that out when I let you know that it's up. Stick around for the next tutorial, and we will dive into some actual code, and we'll have some more advanced tutorials too later for the people that already know.